Hey there, this is Clay, and today I want to tell you about 4 signs that your text message to your ex will get a response. Okay, it can be really frustrating when you're trying to text your ex, you're trying to get back in touch with them or whatever, and it's just like throwing something into like a dark, bottomless pit. You sit there, you're waiting for the sound of it hitting the bottom, like waiting, waiting. Waiting, and then it just doesn't come, and it's a little bit frustrating. So we're going to talk about 4 signs that your text is going to get a response, and these are actually 4 tips on how to get a response. So the first one is that your message is going to be short and sweet. Okay. Oftentimes when people contact their ex, this isn't just like a text message thing, this goes for email, letters, all kinds of stuff, but they do this like wall of text thing where it's just like this massive paragraph that just goes on and on and on and on and on, and it just looks like a lot of work. And when your ex sees that, they're gonna have this response. They're gonna be like, ugh. It just looks like a lot of work. It's like when you're at a store or a website or something, and you're like creating an account or you're like signing up with them, and they pull out one of those like contracts full of like tiny little size 6 font and everything, and you're just like, I have to read through this. So you just like scroll down to the bottom and just like get it over with, or you just sign your name to it, just like, here, whatever, I don't care what it says. And that's the way that your ex is going to feel when they get like a giant block of text or a brick of text, as it might be on your phone since it's a little bit smaller. The only thing is they're probably not going to respond to it. They're probably not just going to get it out of the way. They're probably not just going to sign it and respond. They're just going to ignore it because it looks like a lot of work to respond to. The second thing that you can do, the second sign that your message is going to get a response is if you leave out talking about the relationship, the breakup, how sorry you are, how much you love your ex, how much you miss your ex, all that stuff. And I know that you may feel that way, and I know that you probably want to talk about those things, and there is absolutely a time and place to talk about those sorts of topics, but that is not via text message, okay? That is not via text message. That is not the ideal time to talk about those things. And it's definitely not a great opening move because it's going to just remind your ex about all of the like weird history and stuff between the two of you. And right now they don't want to deal with that. Right now, we talk about this more on the website, relationshipintergame.com, but right now your ex just wants to have a human-to-human interaction with you where it can just feel good to have a nice interaction with you. They don't want to talk about deep, heavy things. And if you can show them that the two of you can have a nice human-to-human interaction, something that feels good, something that's positive, something that might even put a smile on their face, then they're much more likely to want to respond to you, interact with you, and continue to talk to you, and then eventually get back together with you. So that's the second thing. The third thing is that you want your message to be easy to respond to, okay? Oftentimes I've seen a lot of people whose messages are just really hard to respond to. It's like they ask for something really heavy at the end, like, I want to get back together with you. Please give me your answer, yes or no. Or, I just want to know why you left me, or just something like really heavy like that. And if they manage to get through like the wall of text and all that stuff, they're met with the idea that this is a hard to respond to text, okay? It's like if somebody were to ask you, what is the meaning of life? That is a very elaborate question to answer. There's a lot of different things you can consider and blah, blah, and even if you do believe that you know what the answer is, you're gonna have to justify it and say, yeah, the purpose of life is to have fun because blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, if I'm gonna answer this, it's gonna take like 1 or 2 hours out of my time to sit down and like type something up or text something back or think about it or whatever, and it's just not going to be something that's easy to do. So instead, make your text message something that's easy to respond to. Make it something that's fun, something that is not terribly burdened with emotions and stuff like that. And so here's the bonus 4th sign, okay? There's a bonus 4th tip or sign that you're going to get a good response. This is a way that you can test to see if you're going to get a good response. And that is to practice by sending different types of text messages out to different friends that you know, different friends, family members, etc. and see if they are likely to respond to it. If you send something out and it doesn't get a response, or it gets like a flat one-word response or something, then it's like, okay, well, maybe that's not the best text message to send to my ex. And if it does get a more elaborate response where it's like, oh, okay, I got them to open up and we're having fun, it's like a little fun exchange, then yeah, maybe that's a better one to send your ex. And this isn't like perfect or anything, because your friends and family ideally don't have the same kind of history and all that you have with your ex. But it's a good like way to test it out, a good like rough test. So those are the 4 tips. I hope that helps you out. And if you'd like to learn more about how you can get back in touch with your ex and get us to help you get through to your ex, please head over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up. We'll love to send you some great resources to help you get started getting through to your ex and to help you reconnect with them. And we're here to help you every step of the way. So please head over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up there so that we can start working together with you today. Thanks.